Good morning, folks. Today I'll be reviewing the two reading challenges I participated in this month, as well as taking a look at the books that I will be reading next week. Let's get right to it. So, the reading challenges I wanted to participate in was the A Year-a-thon challenge, which was to finish or catch up a series, and Bout of Books 10, and these two are each a week long and they were back to back. Fun times. So, the books I chose for a year-a-thon was the last two books of a series that I wanted to finish. The series is The Codex Alera by Jim Butcher, and they were book 5 and book 6, The Princeps Fury and The First Lord's Fury. So, I haven't touched those at all. The two books I read instead, because I just wasn't feeling into opening up the Codex Alera series again, were the Last Herald Mage Trilogy Book 2, Magic's Promise by Mercedes Lackey, and the Monster High series Book 2, The Ghoul Next Door by Lacey Harrison. As for Bout of Books 10, I had hoped to read The Encyclopedia of Ancient Egypt by Helen Strudwick, but I just wasn't feeling into it. I started it, I couldn't finish it, and I'm honestly not surprised, because books like that, with facts and figures, dates, times, historical, actual history stuff, I just don't get along with for quick reads. So I had a couple backup books that I tried, but also didn't get to complete during the challenge. The three backup books I had chosen were Your Book of Shadows by Patricia Telsko, Circle of Isis by Ellen Cannon Reed, and Egyptian Paganism for Beginners by Jocelyn Almond and Keith Seddon. I started the first two, Your Book of Shadows and Circle of Isis, but I didn't get through them far enough to finish the challenge. So I'll continue reading those later, maybe throughout the week, but for now they're just kind of sitting off to the side because I have plenty other books that need to be returned to the library soon. So the books I did end up reading during Bout of Books 10 were Bloodlight, edited together by Kevin J. Anderson, and Black Cat Volume 1, The Man Called Black Cat by Kentaro Yabuki. I also started in on The Last Herald Mage Trilogy Book 3, Magic's Price by Mercedes Lackey. Not quite done with that one yet. So, moving on. The books I plan to read over the week are, of course, Book 3 of The Last Herald Mage Trilogy, Magic's Price by Mercedes Lackey. I'm almost done with that one. I think that one will be finished out today, if not tomorrow. The other books I plan on reading are Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I started that one. I also haven't gotten back into it. Just haven't been wanting to get into that world again during the challenges. Then I'll finish out the Monster High series with books 3 and 4. Where There's a Wolf, There's a Way is book 3. And Back and Deader Than Ever is book 4. After that, I'll move on to Stray Souls by Kate Griffin, which is book 1 of Magicals Anonymous. So, yeah. That's how I did with my readathon challenges. As you can tell, I didn't do all that great. However, I did get 4 books started and most of a fifth finished, so I am pretty darn happy with myself. And in other news, I have a real book haul coming up pretty soon because I got books over the weekend. This past weekend was pretty epic in book hauling. There was a library book sale that I was able to get to, and on the way home from that, there was a church sale that my mom wanted to check for some stuff in, and I found a few more books there as well. So I'll be doing a haul for those in a little bit. Watch for the video, and I'll also be doing actual reviews over the 4 books that I finished during my reading challenges. So stay tuned for that if you're curious, and I'll talk to you later. Ta ta for now.